Yeah, I mean, the coaches are very trustworthy to us as players, and they hold us accountable with that trust, and that's the things that, I've always loved as a player. I feel like being undersized and smaller, I've always had to work for what I've got, and the coaches have been great about rewarding those types of players that put in the work, play with freedom. You saw it today at practice, just how free we play and how much fun we have running up and down, and so the style of coaching and playing is exactly where I want it to be.
There was a tweet that went out that said you were one of the under-the-radar transfers. I don't know if you saw it or not. I got some mentions on that, but what do you think about that? Do you feel like you've always been under the radar as a player?
Yeah, I mean, I think, if the radar is 6 feet and above, I'm certainly right there at it. And so as a player, I think that I have a little chip on my shoulder, and I've loved that. And coming into this environment, there are some more expectations than I've ever had in my career. And so exceeding those is something that is one of my goals. And so as an under-the-radar player, you always have to, kind of play with that chip on your shoulder, because nothing's going to be given to you. And when we're playing basketball at the highest level, you recognize day in and day out how talented each and every guy is in here. And so it's just fun competing against guys like that.
When you committed, it wasn't clear yet if Trey or Kalkbrenner were going to be back. So how excited were you when you saw that they were going to be coming back, and what's it been like playing with those two?
Yeah, I mean, I was super excited. A lot of manifestations up into the universe for that to happen. I was trying to just speak it into existence, because I know how important they were going to be for us this year. And we have so many guys this year. I think this team, watching last year's team quite a bit, I think we even have more depth than we had last year, and that's going to bode well for us, I think. But those two are huge, and I think the way that Trey can navigate the ball screen and get in the lane and finish in the lane, whether it be a mid-range pull-up or at the rim, is actually unlike anything I've played with before. And then, the ability for Kalk to go up and get offensive rebounds, putbacks, and just the flip-up or the lob is always there, it feels like. And so to have that in pick and roll, I think has just elevated my game, which is a lot of fun.
The guy who had your role last year was pretty acclaimed here with Nemhard. I mean, do you kind of feel any pressure to kind of live up to what he did here? Or do you try to just kind of be your own person and make your own bonds?
Yeah, I mean, I've had a few good talks with Coach Mack about that, actually. Is that, it's no secret that he was great for Creighton for 2 years, and he made his decision. But at the same time, Coach Mack recruited me to come and be Stephen Ashworth, and that's exactly who I plan to be. I don't plan to be anybody else, and I think that this team can be something special when every single player is themselves. And so I think that's the main focus as we're coming through these workouts this summer, is that figuring out how we all like to play and then playing the way that we all like to play. We don't need to be anybody else. I think, if we're Creighton, it's going to be tough to beat Creighton.